What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the phrase social change?
Okay. Well, I need to think about it. First thing that comes to my mind.
Need.
Courage.
Transparency.
Politics.
When I say social change, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Growth.
Progress.
Activism.
Youth.
There are different mechanisms for youth to get involved in the political process. And cities are often concerned with the role of youth. And many cities are concerned with making sure that youth have a seat at the table and have an opportunity to contribute. But it's not always in a way that is most suitable for young people themselves.
Well, to be honest, there is a relationship between the local government and the youth, but it's not as effective as it should be.
I feel like the youth is kind of the main initiator. They have tried to create opportunities for themselves. They didn't have enough opportunities, so they felt the need to go and create them themselves.
We do social activisms only with NGOs or with young people, and we don't have the support of the government. So I think it's a better idea to collaborate with the government.
And it's making sure that we're maybe closing the gap a little bit and making sure that young people can contribute really meaningfully in a way that is important to them.
I wanted to be part of the change, simply put. I wanted to be one of the young people who would take some kind of initiative.
We want to organize events in the public spaces, in playgrounds and parks, so people will see that it can be used in a different way. We want to beautify them, so when something is beautiful, people won't ruin it. We want people to take ownership of public places, especially parks and playgrounds.
So our project idea is to pay attention to online harassment towards women. We are trying to increase knowledge on how they can respond to messages that include hate speech, bullying, sexism, harassment. We are going to name our campaign Seen, because the girls always live on seeing those messages.
Our idea is to increase the awareness and participation of young people in civic processes through art. So what we want to do is increase the awareness of young people that they have a voice and that the power comes through their voice.
It's really easy for local government to look at the fact that there are youth that are readily involved and are very happy to contribute, but oftentimes it tends to be sort of a small, closed group. And we also want to help make sure that policies or efforts to involve youth are more inclusive.
We feel like even though there are young people who do take initiatives, there are still a majority of young people, especially in Skopje, they don't feel like they can have an impact.
We need more focus groups, more fundings, so we can do the change.
Right now we need to focus on having more young people in the decision-making process and gaining the political and the needed voice in the DM process.
Youth is the most important part of our society, is the future. So youth needs its voice heard. I'm happy, I'm excited because it's changing. Young people have more voice now, and I expect it to continue. But it's still not perfect, it's far from that.
I feel obligated to talk about this topic because it affects our society so much. And I think I will motivate the young people to start doing what they do best.
Awesome. That's a wrap for the first one. Nice. Cut.